pictures, everything I need from my site. Gonna start uploading. I got a chat site that I go to. Everybody we talking there about Jamie's crooked shenanigans. Man, talk about ripping off your customers to a whole nother level. Talk about lying to your customers to a whole nother level. He's got Silent Wake 5 down there talking about, oh, yeah, it looks fantastic, it looks great. I'm glad you did the demonstration. Silent Wake is a person who got caught in Roger's videos basically lying about a screen that clearly came up gray. They all lie for each other back and forth. It's Rogers, it's Wake, and then they got these other little cheerleaders they got in there that they basically root around, and they just go in there and just rip people off all day long. That's what they do. They're professional scammers. So we put this challenge up. It's called the Apple Bottom Challenge, and Jamie did the demonstration, but he cheated in the demonstration because one of the things I noticed at this video, when it popped on, it just flashed real quick. Like he just did this real quick. Number one, the seal is broken. Seal is not supposed to be broken because if you break the seal, they can tamper with it. They can put anything in it to try to throw the paint off to make it look like something that it's not. That's something you have to be really careful about. So the seal is already broken on the product. We'll come over here. I'm going to take it out of right here. I'm going to take it right there and show you. This is I'm showing the container right here. Same thing we have here. Same product we have here. I mean, if you got to cheat on a $4.97 product, it just clearly shows at the end of the day that your product is trash. Mine is the same person who got caught stealing Google images off of Google. The Cinemax paint, and again, I don't know why you're trying to pump this paint up, man. This paint is already match house paint. It has. But Jamie, since you sent me a couple of interesting messages telling me at the end of the day that your product, you don't live there anymore, we know you live there. We do. I got a private investigator. You know that on my payroll? Yeah, we know you live there. So he tried to throw us off. He tried to tell us that he didn't live there. He doesn't go to luck trying to find him. He doesn't live there anymore. The funny thing about it is in this demonstration, we can see a rug over there. We can literally see a rug in the demonstration. Now, if you move, that means you're not at the same address anymore. That means any video demonstration that you do clearly would show that you don't live there anymore. How are you going to upload videos in a place that you claim that you're not there anymore? So then we know that's a lie. But let's talk about the dirty stuff that you do. Now, this right here is the Apple bottom. We have it right here. I want to get on my desk. My desk is all black. So right here, as you can see, this is our product right here. When we broke the seal, see the seal is broken. That's the silver seal. As you can see, the seal is gray. It's not black. Jamie and his, you can literally see all around the top of it that it's black, and you can literally see traces of black paint right there inside of the container. So the reason why you flashed it so fast on camera, because you didn't want people to see that there's black paint that you just previously poured in there. And again, as I said before, seal's broken. So what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to send you up a nice little care package. You're there. I know you're there. I'm going to send you a nice little care package. We're going to send you the Apple bottom, the pure. There's also one called Silver Mist that I did ask you to do that you didn't do. I'm going to send that up to you. I'm going to send you a container of Network Gray 773, Amazon Slip Silver. We're going to send you a whole little package. It's going to be a nice medium-sized box of a lot of paints in it. All of these are going to be sealed. Everything's going to be recorded, showed. Everything was sealed. I'm going to send this up to you. I'm also going to be sending up to you the certified letter. The certified letter I'm going to be sending to you is basically going to be requesting our black paint because I got tests to do. Now, you're claiming this right here to be, this is another thing you do that's really disturbing. You're claiming this at the end of the day to be our product. So this gritty, nasty, bumpy, dirty surface is supposed to be our product because he's supposed to say it's an FLE black. That's what he says he has, right? So this is supposed to be our product. Yeah, that's going to be a problem for you, buddy, because here's the surface that we coated on. As you can see, it's nice and smooth. There's nothing there at all, period. It's a nice smooth surface. So, as I said before, since I'm taking you to court anyway, I'm going to be requesting for you to have this. I'm going to be filing another set of charges against you for basically faking and making false accusations and statements that you actually had this new FLE technology that we have. And my lawyer will be expecting our receipts containers, and just about everything else. And if you don't have that, Jamie, guess what? That's going to be a whopping $250,000 I'm going to pull out of you, which you don't have already because you're going to owe me a lot of money. On including that, committing fraud against my company, I told you it's a 20 to 30-year prison sentence, so we'll tack another 30 years on top of your sentence. You are an idiot. I mean, seriously, how dumb do you think people are at the end of the day? It's worse enough that you come in and you try to back up a product that's already matched house paint. Already. No shame at all whatsoever. Came on camera, bare the container, match house paint, and then come up there and act like it never even happened. That shows you how you have no shame whatsoever. Just go back in and let's try something else. Let's rip people off even more. That's what you do. So, and then try to send me emails and messages by somebody named Rogers. Rogers, I hope that's not you. Because, you know, all that stuff is going to get traced, right? And try to throw us off the scent by saying, hey, he doesn't live here anymore. Don't bother sending it. You know, it's funny because if you did the test already and you passed the demonstration, why would you be bothered with whatever I sent up there? Unless you fake the demonstration, which we can clearly see. And by that package popping up and you not doing the demonstration, knowing that you already did the demonstration, what would be the problem? So I'm going to test your theory. I'm going to ship it up to you. I'm going to ship it with a signature confirm. And you're going to do those tests. That's what you're going to do. Live on camera for everyone to see. And our seals aren't going to be broken like your seals is broken. Ours is going to be fresh seals. That's what we're going to have. Clean. With no black on it whatsoever. Showing that it was never tampered with or touched. And I'm going to send you down some other screen paints that we've been trying to get you to do for the longest time. The Amazon Slip Silver, and we got like 17, 18 requests on that one right there alone. Never done. I want to see that Network Grade 773 done on the rest of your products. We did 3 of your screen paints. You only did 1. Don't forget the rest of them, so we'll send that up there too. And I got this special paint called Silver Mist, which is absolutely a very gorgeous color. I'm going to send that up to you too to do the test. And you can't tamper with one of these. You can't mess with them at all, period. So, your attempts to try to keep me from shipping the paint up, yeah, it's a failed attempt. What do you think at the end of the day what was going to happen, Jamie? Did you think at the end of the day I was going to look at that and go, oh, we know you're there. We know you're there. Where are you going to go? Honestly. California is a very, very expensive state. It's extremely expensive. If that was the case, you'd have moved a long time ago. You've been there for how long in that one spot? So the fact you've been there in that one spot for that long shows that, yeah, it's an extremely very expensive place to live at. On top of that, with the renting and housing market down there is absolutely insane. So, again, yeah. Look at you, man. You're such a scammer at the end of the day. Look at you. Rip off your customers any way you can. And this is why, at the end of the day, his customers get upset. Some of them get upset and get angry when people call you stupid. There you go. Because he thinks you're stupid, and because you buy from him, and he does stupid stuff like this, other people think you're stupid. That's why. Busted him. I told you you're going to bust him and catch him. Jamie, haven't you learned anything so far? Every time you fake every demonstration, we bust you in every single thing you do. Amazon, you went on there and we gave you that request multiple times. You ignored that at all costs. Network Grade 773, he couldn't ignore that because his customers literally pressured him to do that one, and he had no choice. He literally sat there on camera and said, well, I had no choice to do it because my customers are constantly requesting it. The fact that your customers have to constantly request it is sad and messed up. Stealing images from Google. Literally went to Google, stole images, and tried to make it look like that was his product. Roger did the same thing too also. Man. Another case of fraud right there. So this right here is considered fraud, Jamie. You know that, right? And then on top of that, I don't know what's worse. The fact that you're trying to back up a product that already matched a freaking house paint from the door. That shows you the level of how dirty this snake is at the end of the day. He's a snake. How are you trying to back up a product that already failed? See, Jamie, this is the reason why you're going to be hit with that lawsuit for your company. And it's the reason why they're going to go through all the accounts and all the people that you basically sold paint to And you're going to have to end up paying back all that money. Dirty, very dirty individual. Deleted the video off his account. This one got deleted off the account, and the other one, we caught him deleting the video off his account. Then came back in, bought this same video he deleted off his account, had a nerve to reload it on YouTube, changed the title over to yellowish tone, and continued to lie in the demonstration. Even saying because his screen was trapped in this really dark environment, he had it in a really dark environment, that his contrast levels were much, much better, and he wouldn't dare use this on his P2 projector because it would just show such a massive difference. That's what he was claiming. You ever get tired of lying, Jamie? Do you ever get tired of lying? Well, I tell you something right here. You sound like a person. What's the person's name for a person who constantly lies all the time? There's a name for it. But anyway, when I get you in that courtroom, when you put your hand down on that Bible, guess what? Lies are over. You can't lie at all, period. That's a 7-year prison sentence if you mess up. So you can't lie in there. You're going to answer every single question that I've always wanted you to answer, and you're going to tell the truth 100%. I don't care how much it cuts you. You're going to tell the truth. It's called karma. Catches up with you. That's what happens when you do dumb stuff all day. Look at that mess. Look at that hot mess. What's worse? The fact that he basically tried to cheat his customers with a product that he tampered with, or the fact that the product itself, before that demonstration was done, was matching a house paint perfectly. Which worse? Which worse? The lesser of the two evils. Rip you off any chance he can. So we forgot about this demonstration, haven't we, James? It's just the demonstration doesn't even exist. We forgot about this, right? Now, let's continue to try to lie and manipulate people on this right here and doing fake demonstrations on this right here. But let's forget about this. This never even happened. You didn't go in and just rip off a bunch of people at the end of the day with some freaking paint that matched the house paint at the end of the day. You're disgusting, man. You're actually disgusting. You're going to try this nonsense when you're in lockdown. Someone's going to beat the crap out of you. That's what's going to happen to you. That's what's destined for you. A good butt whipping. That's what you need. You need somebody to really beat the crap out of you. That's what's going to happen to you in that place. You try that nonsense over there. You swindle somebody over there. You try that trickery nonsense thing, and you smarter than anyone else over there. You're going to get your behind kicked in. You're a dirty individual. I've never seen anybody so dirty in my entire life. I couldn't imagine what you do on a regular basis. I couldn't imagine. How many people you swindled and probably ripped off in your lifetime? Like I said, Jamie, 2 ways to pay for things in life. Living or dead. Either one you're going to pay. And you're definitely going to pay. I'm going to make sure that you're locked away for a very long time. You can sit there and send me messages all day long and say, I don't live here. It doesn't make a jack difference to me. Look at that. Look at that. Contrast. Just screen just sit and pick up at all, period. Oh my goodness, what awful human being you are. How do you teach your kids that today? You teach them good values, not to steal, not to rob, not to rip people off. How to be honest, good citizens. Now you do stuff like this. That's awful, man. That right there is awful. See, I told you, at the end of the day, they always worry about, they don't worry about getting caught. They get caught constantly all the time. We bust them constantly all the time. They get caught constantly all the time. They're more concerned about the people who haven't seen these demonstrations. That's why they get so mad and so upset with me or anybody else. There's other people sharing these demonstrations about them. And this is why they get so upset and bitter toward me or anybody else, because they don't want their secrets being exposed. They want to catch that customer off guard at the one they can rip off and they can steal from them all day long. Only problem is, gentlemen, you crossed my path at the end of the day. And I'm going to get you in court now. And you can move, you can make all the stories you want at the end of the day. Doesn't make a difference to me. I sent a nice little letter back to Rogers, who sat there and sent me some dumb nonsense about how you left and good luck finding you. I'm not the one going to be looking for you. It'll be the FBI agents. They'll be looking for you because they're the ones going to have a warrant for your arrest. So I won't be looking for you. I'm done. Your charges are already filed. You're good to go and you're ready to go. You see that document I have right there? You got an incident report. You got to show for court. You got lawsuits following behind that. So when you pop up, if you're lying or not, or wherever you disappear, we don't care at the end of the day. I'm not searching for you. A law enforcement officer that will come to that apartment, and if you're not there, they will be the one to search for you. They will put a warrant for you. It means you pop up anywhere. You go to your job, any place, and they'll have a warrant for your arrest. That's it. So I'm not the one searching for you. No one's looking for you. They're going to be the ones looking for you. Process servers, government agencies, law enforcement officers, they are going to be searching for you, not me. I'm done. I've already finished everything I need to do. I got to basically put the rest of my charges in. That's it. I don't have to do anything else. So we know you're there. We know you're there. And I'll see you in the court, Mr. Fernando, real soon. But until then, I'm going to send you up some of this gray paint because you failed to do your demonstration correctly. And you're going to do it correctly. Now, like I said, either you do it here on YouTube or you do it in court. One way or another, you're going to have to do it. So it's up to you on how you want to do it. But doing this fake nonsense, not going to work. Let's go over here. Let's look at the history of this guy. The Bear Silver Screen Scam. Guy literally walked out of a Home Depot. With Bear Silver Screen. Continue to rip his customers off. See right here? I put down recording a copy of CROW's fake paint on demonstration at $23 for the Bear Silver Screen, just in case that this went missing. And it did go missing. It disappeared off his account. Got him right here walking clearly out of the Home Depot. Comes home, paints the screen up, and then continues to go in and rip off his customers. There's the container right there. So you can get locking it right there. There you go. That's the paint that matches the Bear Silver Screen. Just scamming. Scamming all day. And match perfectly to the paint. Rip-off artist. He's a professional thief. That's what he is. A liar and a professional thief. And then came back in, matched that one. This is another one that went missing. This one went missing too. This is a benefit of a white, gray projection screen versus a white screen. That's another missing video. Oh my goodness, man. Frankenstein scams, ripping off, just all kinds of dirty stuff. Is this the one where he deleted? Yeah, we deleted his account. Tried to delete the account. Well, he did delete. He deleted the, got caught deleting the, here we go, right there. Let's go over here. Let's see. Man, you just get yourself in so much trouble, man. You literally thought you was going to get away with that. I have no idea why you thought. You listened to the devil. The devil told you was going to get away with it. The devil told you to put that black paint into it. The devil told you to do all that, and you listened to him, and you got caught. So those are new charges coming up on you, Jamie. Those charges showing you that you went in and you basically committed fraud on your YouTube channel, trying to rip your customers off. This is the demonstration. He went in and removed the one with him wearing the red hoodie, replaced this, there was two of these videos he did, replaced this video with the name of the first one. As you can see, it was there for around 4 months. It says right here, has its address attached to it. You'll be brought up on the court. Don't believe everything you hear. And it turns around and removes the video off his account. Man, good luck if they're going to try to get that car up there. I don't know why people drive the little, the Hondas, I understand that, but it's a snow country up here. You ain't getting up every day. You need to get a Jeep Wrangler or something. I just came down that path. That path is nothing but ice. You need to get yourself some cat litter, some cardboard. So you'll see right here. Now the video he tried to repost again is the same video we have here. Now, Jamie, I know to you at the end of the day, you feel that, hey, I got busted again. I know you're bitter and upset about this, but you have to understand, you're in an open case. We're charging your company. Anything we do that we catch you doing any kind of dirt like this at the end of the day, you're going to answer for this in court. You're not getting away with this. This is not going to go away anywhere. This is going to come up in court. Monday morning, I'm pressing new charges against you. Number one, you said you have an FLE technology. That's what you claimed. We were going to request our receipts, everything, containers, win it all, everything. Number two, you basically went on YouTube and you falsified a demonstration where you tampered with the container, putting black paint into it to try to fool your customers to make them think that your product is working, so you continue to rip money at them, to steal from them. So you got more charges being filed against you. By the time these guys catch up to you and locking you up, I told you, you're never going home. Your company commits fraud, it's a 30-year prison sentence. You have 3 of these now. That's 90 freaking years. And we're not talking about the post office fraud charges. That's 40 years. Perjury on your company. You just don't learn. You're just stacking it up. I think you believe at the end of the day that nothing's going to happen to you. How did you feel when the process server knocked on your door? Heart was racing at 100 miles an hour. I bet it was. Difference is, process server can't come in your house. Now, police officers, on the other hand, they can walk right through. You don't learn anything. I told you, he's his worst enemy at the end of the day. I guarantee you right now, I'm going to tell you, Jamie's going to carry these same shenanigans because some people are sick like that in the head. They don't know anything better but to cheat, steal, rob, whatever. That's all they know. But keep in mind, you take this activity over there, you're going to find out. You're going to meet somebody. You're going to meet a lot of people that are not going to share your point of views on how you treat people at the end of the day, and someone's going to get you for it. And that's what happens to people like him. Let's watch this right here. There you go. Boom. Video missing. Deleted the video. Clean off his account. This is the product right now he's trying to back up. And on the cheap video demonstration of the apple barrel. You deleted your own video off your account. That shows you how dirty you are, man. You come in and do this demonstration with the apple barrel like nothing ever happened. Like you didn't do anything wrong at all. You deleted the video to hide it off your account, reloaded the video again, and then went in and did other videos of your product matching house paint. 2 of them are on the Cinemax right now. Then come back in and do this video and try to cheat your customers even more. And you know he's probably sitting back and laughing at you. So don't get mad at the end of the day for his customers. I'm speaking to you. Don't get mad at them. People call you stupid, idiot, dumbbell, whatever. Don't get mad about that. Look who you bought from. This guy was so scared of us to send us that package of gray paint. He sends me down an email telling me don't send it over. Scared to death of it all. Scared to death. Don't send it over. Can't put that files right here. Don't send it over. Because he was scared. But if he did the test already, like my buddy said, if he did the test already, why would he send you the email if he's done already? He should welcome some more. I'm going to send you more than just that product right there. I'm going to send you a whole bunch of other paints I'm going to send up to you. Where's that Silver Mist from? Silver Mist paint. There we go. This is a beautiful color. I'm going to send this right over to you. I'm going to send you a nice little setup. Probably about a good maybe 30, 40 gray paints I'm going to send to you. So I'm going to a nice little collection I'm going to send to you. I expect to see all those demonstrations done live. And keep in mind, we'll open up the caps on all of them to show that they are sealed. So that way we don't have any open containers, any black paint around the tip, none of that at all, period. Like I said, there's a penalty for wasting my time. So I'm going to send you a nice little package out. Oh, we got a nice container right there I can send right over to you. Oh, I'm going to hook you up, man. I'm going to hook you up. Sherman Williams. Here we go. There we go. We got bunch of silvers in here. I'm going to hook you up an entire bunch of samples. Samples galore. That looks like about the same color your screen is. I'm going to send you up as much as you want. And some sheets. I got some sheets I'm going to send up, some gray sheets, some tablecloths, t-shirts, stuff like that. I'm going to send that up to you for you to put against your screen. Now, you're going to cheat some challenge demonstration at the end of the day that I put out. You've lost your mind. Stop doing dirty stuff, man. Scammer. Ripping people off. Nothing but a cold stone scammer. That's what you are. Watching you in that courtroom is going to be equivalent of watching a rat trapped in a mason jar. No matter how much you turn around and run over and over and over again, you're going to be in there. You can't get out of it. I can't wait. I like seeing people like you get prosecuted. Because you deserve it. So, sad thing for the other customers. Now, people who know at the end of the day, well, yeah, if you buy his product, people are going to consider you to be an idiot because he rips people off. Everybody knows Jaime rips people off. So they know that from the door. But for those people buying for the first time, those are the ones he's looking for. He considers you guys to be the suckers. Because, again, you don't know much. You don't know this about anything. He can feed you anything you want. As long as you don't bump into one of my video demonstrations, which you should have no problem because we're just about everywhere, warning you to stay away from this guy. And I can't ask again, where the freak is my black paint? I gotta ask this guy, where's my black paint, man? Where's my black paint? I asked for my black paint. I still haven't got my black paint yet. I'm trying to buy this black paint myself. That's sad, man. I gotta sit here and buy this black paint myself because this guy's too scared to ship it up. I'm gonna send you down a nice little package. That's what I'm gonna do. Record everything so that way we don't have any confusion of you going and saying we put something in the package. All that'll be recorded so we know. Do that nonsense at the end of the day. I'll slam some more charges against you. You're already up to like 60-something charges. You want to hype it a little more? She was Louise. This guy's a freaking thief at the end of the day. He don't learn. He don't. You got to talk to Jaime like he's a 5-year-old. He don't learn. I'm pretty sure, man, you got whippings every day. Because you just don't know how to treat people right. Look at that. Tampered with the container. Put black paint in it. Look at that. It's supposed to be gray all the way around. You see all that black paint. Oh, you dirty something, man. All right, man. Jaime, I'll see you in court. We know you're still at the same address. I'll ship up your paint for you. My process service will be visiting you soon. You're going to be going to court a little faster on these criminal charges because, like I said, Monday morning, when you file criminal charges right from the door for your company, I'm going to contact the police in your neck of the wood, and I'm going to see if we can get a warrant for your arrest because you do need a warrant for your arrest. You got way too many charges, man. Way too many charges. Way too many charges. So we need to get you processed as fast as possible. And if you live up to what you're saying, that you moved at the end of the day, and you're saying at the end of the day, send me messages like, don't bother trying to find me. Again, Jaime, I'm not the one trying to find you. Law enforcement officers are going to be the ones trying to find you. Those are the ones you got to worry about, not me at the end of the day. I'm done. My charges are filed. We have it underneath your address. We have it underneath your LLC. We have it under your business. If you decide to leave knowing you got these charges on you and go someplace else, that's your bench warrant at the end of the day. I'm not going to stop them from looking for you. They're just going to put a warrant for your arrest. That's all. You can go talk to an officer, wherever you want at the end of the day, and tell me if I'm not right. Tell me if I'm not right. I've never met an officer a day in my life or anybody in the courts that sat there and said, oh, he moved. We got to drop all the charges and just let it go. No, they will continue to hunt you, man. Until there's breath in your body, they're going to hunt you. That's what you're being a fugitive is what you're going to be. They're going to drop your charges because of that. Heck no. They're going to contact every single person that is connected to you, and they're going to basically try to find out where you are at. So you can't go to your job anymore. Can't go here. You can't go there. You can't go to your family members anymore because they're going to be waiting for you out there too. And every time you walk down the street and you see an officer, a car, or whatever you see, you're going to have a heart attack every single time because you're hunted. So that's why I advise you at the end of the day, don't do any dumb nonsense. Don't do that at the end of the day because we can show the courts that you sent me messages trying to discourage me from basically following through on charges. Yeah, you get in trouble for that, for sending that to me, Mr. Rogers, or whatever you want to call yourself at the end of the day. try to send me some messages about trying to basically discourage me from following through on my charges. No, no, no. It's going to go through. It's already through. It's already done. You're already processed. You're already in the system. All your pictures and all that stuff and nonsense you did is already in the system already. So, again, stop playing the dumb games at the end of the day, man, and man up, okay? And stop this mess at the end of the day, because this is going to cost you right now. I'm going to file some charges on you for this, because this is fraud. We're already charging your company with fraud already. This is going to add basically to the case. This is going to add this onto the case. That's all. Ah, my goodness, man. That's pretty sad. Cheated on Apple Barrel Paint, a hobby paint. It's a hobby paint. You cheated on it. Unbelievable. Ugh. Don't plan anything. Don't buy anything. Don't make any major purchases. If you're lucky to go buy a house, I'll be taking it from you. Because again, you owe me a lot of money. A lot of money. When the officer came back with all those pictures that we had, they scanned into the system. The first thing he says is, "You're filing a lawsuit, aren't you?" And I said, "Yes." He said, "Yes, this is clearly defamation right there from the door. I can sue you for millions of dollars for using my photos without my permission. Millions of dollars. And that's not considered the fraud that you've already committed against my company, including this mess right here, that I can sue you for a lot of money on. And this is money, Mr. Fernando, that you do not have at the end of the day, because my investigator went through your finances too also. And again, you don't have the money to pay me. So, whoop-de-doo, you figure it out. Not my problem at the end of the day. At all. Just keep doing more dumb stuff. I'm going to have a little mercy on you today, Jamie. I'm not going to go through the rest of your account we have over here. I'll let the lawyers and the whatever officers and whatever they're going to be doing, the investigators, go through your stuff, because that's what they're doing. I don't need to do anything else. But this mess right here, when somebody sent this to me and said, "Yo, he cheated on the Apple Barrel Challenge," and I'm like, "Really?" So I pop in here and I seen the demonstration. I said, "Wait a minute, why is the paint so dark?" Because when he's painting it down, it just looked really, really dark. We paint this stuff down over and over and over again. It's just really dark. I'm like, what the frick is wrong with it? So then as I see the container, he flashed it really quick. And I said, wait a minute, why is the container, the seal's broken? Seals are not supposed to be broken. He's supposed to open it up on counter and pull back the seal and do the demonstration. That's how it's supposed to be done, because you could tamper with it. That's why. Seals are broken. And then I seen the way he flashed it so fast, I was like, oh, shoot, he messed with it. Because I saw the little pool of black right there in the corner. And I said, yeah, he dropped black paint in it. So when I went to slow it down, and when it dragged over, and I saw that, I was like, oh, look, you can see the black paint all around the container. And since we got one over here that's already broken with the seal, you can see the comparison that, yeah, he basically went in and put black paint in it. The fakest demonstration. That's pretty sad. Again, this is why, Jamie, you'll never get signed to a contract. Companies see this mess at the end of the day. They do. No company will sign to you because you'll lie. You'll lie in contracts. You'll do all kinds of stuff. You'll get them sued. They'll sue you. It'll be a whole bunch of mess. At the end of the day, you'll wreck their credit and their company's name because you do dirty stuff like this. And as I've seen on your account already, your account is nothing but hatred. You have a lot of hatred on your account for me. I see it. A lot of hatred on there. Just talking about the yard I'm working at and everything. You're just full of a lot of hate at the end of the day, aren't you? That's pretty sad. You see my new technology I'm launching pretty soon? Oh, that stuff is a beast. By the way, I'm going to go to your site and buy your product for that technology, but I guarantee I get canceled orders, and that's what I plan to get. I want a nice little stack of canceled orders for the new technology. That, what's it called? The Infinity 7 technology we're working. I kind of mumbled it on camera real quick. Never worry about the technology we have. Worry about what you can't see. So, I'm going to use that technology to embarrass you badly. I'm going to buy your products. You're going to put my money back on my account. Over and over and over again, you're going to put it back on my account. So many times, Jamie, you're going to shut your site down. That's how bad it's going to be. I want at least 20 for each one. I'm going to push that money right to your account. I'm going to show you exactly how much money we transferred over to you and how much money you transferred back to me, because you can't back it up. Then I'm going to use it against you in court, showing that your company is a complete fraud. So, damn if you do, damn if you don't. If you basically send the product over, we're still going to crush it with no problem. You commit mail fraud, you got another set of charges against you. You cancel orders, well, that just shows you today you can't back your products up. There's consequences for wasting my time. And you have wasted my time coming in. Actually, this is not a waste of my time. It's actually pretty funny. It is funny. This is what he cheated on. This is how cheap the paint he cheated on. Let's go get that apple barrel. Apple barrel. Apple barrel. Apple barrel paint. Oh, I got a whole bunch of these I'm going to send to you. There's a whole bunch of them in there I'm going to send to you now. We got some, oh, this is the pewter right here, but we got some of this elegant gray. I'm going to send that to you too. $4. I got it at Walmart for $4.97. That's the paint that you cheated on right there. $4.97 paint. You know what your product is worth now? A lot less than this. So here's the thing, buddy. You're going to do that demonstration again. Got a care package I'm going to be sending to you. I'm going to send you a lot of this and a lot of other paints that we've been trying to get you to do. You're going to do the demonstration live. She was Louise on a craft paint. It's a craft paint that he cheated on because he was so terrified he knew it was going to match. The fact that the seal was broken on it, I guarantee you opened it up and you put it against your product already and found out that it matched, and that's why you put black paint in it to actually make the product look off. That's what you did, didn't you? In your head, am I in your head already? I'm pretty sure I'm in your head already, Mr. Fernando. You did it. You tested it against your product already. Off camera, it matched, didn't it? That's why you put the black paint in it. I'll send you a brand new one, not even touched, just for you. Look at the color of that. How in the world you got that color on that container and it looks like this at the top of it? And it says that here, what do you put at the top? Lost, saying God, lost again? No, I don't think so. I don't think so, buddy. Look at that. You can see it right there. See that little pool of black right over in that little corner? That's the first thing I saw. Right over in there, and it's all around back here. You can see it where he dropped that black paint. And then right around the top, you can see it crystal clear. See, the top of those containers are silver. They're not black, they're silver. I'll show you. Open one up on camera. It's a silver top. Oh, how we mess up. So how in the world does yours look black and it's gray down here? I want to keep this here. I wonder if this video goes missing. Let me see. Let's go over here. Let's grab ours right here. Let's go over to live. Let me see. Jamie, when you're locked down, I'm taking your company CROW. I'm going to convert it. I'm buying all that. I'm going to take it from you. Both of you, I'm taking your stuff. I'm going to convert it to something better. Because you put a black eye in the home theater projection you have with that dumb nonsense. We have to make a better product. I'm not going to call it the same name because your name is tainted. I'm going to buy your IP. That's what I'm going to buy. You won't need it. You're good. Let me see. There's our container right there. I don't know if you got one. We popped the top on it. They got a seal on it. Oh, that's the white version we did the test on too. That's on our screen right now. That's the white version, right there. So as far as I'm concerned, we got your paint. This is your paint right here. If you had to cheat and a demonstration against this stuff at the end of the day, this stuff, then we have your paint. So from now on, that's your product. That's the Cinemax mix right there. The only way you're going to have to be able to prove that that's not your product, you're going to have to do a fresh container with no open top, sealed, and do it again. Or we'll just send it up to you. That's what we'll do. See if we got any other one. That's when we did to the 50 lumens to the table. Nah, that bill will fold it back. Or the lights test. I'm gonna spend all day looking through these videos. We have a lot over here. I'll just buy another one, pop the top, and show you. It's sealed. There's seal containers. There's silver seal on the top of it. That's what it is. But he'll see him when I buy his collection and send it to him, because he's gonna get quite a nice little collection. We're gonna send over to him. And again, don't send me any more emails about you saying that you don't live there anymore, because again, that's gonna get you in some trouble. Because again, you're trying to basically, you got criminal charges. You're not supposed to contact me at all. You know that, right? You're not supposed to have any contact with me. So you reaching out, trying to reach out to me and trying to say at the end of the day that you don't live there, trying to discourage me, that's going to get you in some trouble. So again, don't do dumb stuff like that. See right here, Jamie? Now your paint was coming up too light. I painted that right to a surface. Right there. See how light it is in there? That's why when you painted the screen down and I saw how dark it was, that's how I knew you had something in it. Okay, this is all done. So I'm going to put the gravy on. Oh, that's how I knew. See how light that is? Right. How did your product come up that dark to begin with? So that's why when you slowed that container down, and when I looked at the container, you flashed it, and I looked at it, I was like, wait a minute, something's wrong here. I saw that little pool of black right there in that little corner, and that's when I knew it. You put black paint in it. Like, come on, who can trust you with an open container, man? No one can trust you with an open container. You're always doing dirty stuff like that. See how light that screen is compared to yours? Yeah. Man, you do some dirty stuff, man. Bam! We got the apple bottom challenge. I'm sorry, apple barrel challenge. So you're going to do it again, buddy. I'm going to send that paint up to you. I find it interesting that you contacted me and basically want to discourage me from sending that product over to you. But I'm going to send it to you. You're going to get it. Look at that. Can you see that? That looks so good. Now, I need to cut it open just to see what's going on in there. To see if it's done. Let's have a look. Now, I got some things to do. I got this new technology I'm working on. It's something new for the new FLE website. I'm designing another product for that. All the technology is already done. We just have to make it and display it. That's basically about it. Just like the FLE technology is already done. We're working on some new stuff. I'm always working on something new because I get bored on camera. I told you I get bored. I got to find other things to entertain me. So we're blessed to have another new technology. But this technology, what I'm going to do, Jamie, and I'm going to show you how embarrassing it's going to make you. I'm going to go buy some stuff off your site. You're going to give me back my money. You're going to put it back on my account. I'm going to take all your receipts and make myself a little paper mache, whatever frick I want to make out of it. But I'm going to get a stack of receipts on it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to return my money because you can't back it up. You just can't do it. You know that. Mr. Rogers, at the end of the day, we know our state's moving, completely going. So, no point going over there because, again, you remove the entire state. Unless Jamie wants to go down that route too and remove an entire state. Gee whiz, that is pretty sad, gentlemen. That is really, really sad. Cheated on some apple barrel paint. Some basic cheap paint. That's what you cheated on. You were that threatened? If you had to cheat, let me put it this way. If you had to cheat on that paint, that means you were threatened by it. You were threatened by a $4.97 paint? Are you kidding me? Do you have any idea how many black on black demonstrations we do a day? And you're afraid of that? How are you going to take my technology on? We eat through that stuff like it's nothing. We don't have to taint or mix or mess with that stuff. We take it right out. We're done. The black version of it, popped it right open, done. And you're afraid of that? And you calling your product the best of the best? You gotta get the tactics like mixing the container with black paint? That's sad, man. From this day on, Jamie, that is your Cinemax from now on. That's what it is. That's your Cinemax. If you had to cheat at the end of the day to try to beat that product on your product, your product's not even worth $60 now. Probably around $2 and I would say 25 cents. That's what you're worth right now. Because you had to cheat on that. That's sad. That's a cheap paint. I told you the consequences of this. I told you it's a very cheap paint. At the end of the day, it has good results, but it's a very cheap paint. And if you cheated, you messed up, you got caught or busted, your product is going to drop. You're going to be everywhere, my friend. ABS forums, going to pop your photos over there. I got a buddy over there who's not banned from ABS forums. He's actually a huge player over there. He's going to load your pictures up. We're going to show that you were so desperate to win a challenge that you tampered with a container of paint, broke the seal on it, and mixed black paint into it to try to make it darker than yours. If there was anybody left buying your stuff, they're gone. That's it. Mind you, you're going to pay this money back up. Any customer who comes in and buys your product, and you can't back this up in a court of law, if you're not being a company that basically went in and scammed and ripped off your customers and lied to them, you're going to pay that money back up. Gee whiz, let me see. That last stuff he was charging was around $90. So let me see right here what we got going on with this. $90. Let's say you got about 80 people you got to pay back. That's $7,200 that you're going to have to pull back. And keep in mind, you still got to pay royalties to Frankenstein because you didn't make money off their name, and you got to pay us at the end of the day. Whew, man. And it's a 5-year period time on top of that. You're going to have that's another open investigation on you. Mr. Danny should be getting contacted pretty soon by Sony legal department for the PSP nonsense, because again, I told you at the end of the day that your name PSP basically is involving something called similarity infringement copyrights. Can't have a name exactly almost like someone else's that causes confusion, and you can't do that. He's going to get a cease and desist order, and they're going to ask him to remove the name off his account, which means he can't mention, he can't put up there, because again, if they take you to court, they're going to show that they had the name before you. And it's trademark. So you're too close. That's like if you got McDonald's and you got McDave's. You get sued for that. Can't do that. It's too close. They can literally come and say, hey, look, we had it first. We got entitlement to that name. They're making money off our name. That's what they're going to do. So you got to remove it. They give you a little court order and tell you got a certain amount of time to remove all this off your account. And if you don't, you're done. If you notice, if you went to his account, he came up with another name for his product. He tries to do stuff secretly so you don't know that he's actually, this is happening to him. I'll show you right here. Now he's getting contacted. He got to remove that off his account. He can't have that up there. Shoot. Let's see. We got Part A B cancels. These are canceled right there. Oh, I forgot. He got a whatchamacallit here, an A in here. Here we go. See all the stuff that comes up underneath him? These are cancellations, violations, all stuff at the end of the day. They also got the video where basically we clearly show that basically, yeah, he committed the, what you call, the infringement. Everything's up here. Tampering with the website, removal of the PA. We removed our state to keep us from buying from them. Yep, all that's up there. Everything's up there. So it's not going to be hard to investigate your company. We already seen the goopity goop, that nonsense at the end of the day. That's the stuff that was half water. So let me get this straight. You go from, I told you, changing, constantly changing the color of the wagon. So we had this PSP nonsense. How long did that stuff stay in for? Not long at all, period. Nobody bought this stuff. Nobody went near this. Is stuff that was coming up in different colors and stuff. It was coming up gray. It was coming up black. We didn't know what color it was going to change into. Did a lot of damage to that one. Then the range gain nonsense, that crap at the end of the day. And then he came with that goopity goo nonsense. We sat there and said that that product at the end of the day was, what was it? It was, had water in it. Worked as a delivery system to keep the product from basically evaporating. And he's going to change into something else. Some goopity goo AR. Gee whiz, my goodness. See? Right there. Changing the wagon and basically trying to rip you off again. Goopity goo, ambient light rejection, coating is returning. So bottom line is he got caught scamming people in this product. Now he's trying to come back and scam you again. It's going to bring it back on. We'll be returning 1st of March of 2024. Because he's got to change the product. Because again, he's going to be sued for basically using someone's name without their permission. Another scam. Like I said, another scam. I told you, got to be careful. This is why I'm making my business to get rid of these guys as fast as possible. Bring them into court and prosecute their companies. Gee was Louise. Man, you guys are some scam artists at the end of the day. All right, well, that's it for me. I'm done. I had a great time talking here about this. Looking at these fake products. No, actually a real product right there. But looking at these products at the end of the day, scamming and ripping off customers left and right. Man, Jamie, you are basically a scam artist. You and Partey. But don't worry, I'm going to get both of you in court pretty soon. And then we can get to the bottom of all the nonsense you've been ripping people off and get you prosecuted, because you do need to be prosecuted. And the fact that you already have a paint that you ripped people off to begin with, then came back in and tried to rip them off again with this fake demonstration. Clearly black paint's all around the top of the container. Sad way to do business, man. Sad way to do business. But then again, you are a scam artist. I'll see you in court soon, Fernando. Very, very soon. Okay, with that being said, I got to go. Be careful out there. Make sure you get your batch numbers on your products. Make sure that the products are tested. You do not want to get ripped off by somebody who's going to be out there potential to scam you. Check out the blacklist on our Crystal Waste Technology page to get more information on these particular individuals that have been ripping people off. And Jamie, just want to let you know that the Apple Barrel Challenge is a complete fail for you. We'll send you up some paint so you can get the job done correctly. Gotta go. Thank you all, and God bless.